With the level 5s, I'm going to spend some time getting to know them at the beginning. Building rapport is important at any level, but with level 5s and farther up, it's becoming quite vital now. They really want to impress you. It may not be quite so obvious. Teacher, teacher, teacher. They're not doing that. But they want a chance to shine, and they want to show off, and they want you to be impressed. So prepare to be amazed, and then show them that you're amazed. The first place you can do that is on the opening slide when you get to the introduction. And you can do that whether you're getting to know them for the first time or whether you know them already. If you're getting to know them the first time, this is a great time to compliment their English. What's your name? My name is Teacher Diana. How old are you? Ask them some things about what they did this week. Be sure they're using past tense. Use some different tenses. Somewhere in there is a great opportunity to say, your English is so good. Do you study English at school? And watch them shine and start glowing about that. Paying them compliments at the very beginning is a wonderful way to build rapport with those older students because they want you to be impressed. So I'll get started that way with them. With students I already have a rapport with, we're going to touch base on what's happened since the last time we were together. Many of them are in contests. They're preparing for special classes or special schools. I take note of those things. I put them in the teacher-to-teacher feedback. Everyone else doesn't necessarily know what's going on with that, but I do. And so when I'm doing my preparation for that level 5 class, and I pull up the student information on the Classrooms tab, it pulls out my teacher-to-teacher tips from everyone else's. And I can remember, oh yes, Amy has that English contest coming up on the 21st. I need to check in with her to see how she's going on that. See if she wants to practice with me or something like that. It's building that rapport so that then they'll work harder for me. They'll be excited to see me. They'll come back and book with me more. Mom and Dad are very excited about this because there's all this language going on, and I'm still encouraging full sentences. After we get to that introduction, I jump to the reward slide and I introduce the reward. I'm a big fan of interactive rewards, ones that get them speaking and having a lot of fun. The biggest one that we have in level 5 that's most popular for me is the spinner. I spin that and they say, tell me when to stop. This one, they get to ask me a question and then they get a star. You would be amazed at how popular that is. This one is a music note. We dance, we sing. I pull up my guitar. I play the guitar. We might sing Twinkle Twinkle or anything that comes up. I make up goofy rhymes with their names in them, things like that. And then they get a star after that. This one, they just get a star. And this gets them really excited. They love that one. The other one that's really popular is the Magic 8 Ball. They get to ask the Magic 8 Ball a question about the future with a yes-no answer. Now, they don't usually understand what I'm saying when I say, you ask the 8 Ball a question about the future. They're not usually sure what that means. I have to model that, even at level 5. I'll say like this, and I usually do something goofy. Will I make a 322 on my English exam? It is doubtful. They can't read it, of course, so it really doesn't matter what it says. But then I can explain to them what doubtful means. There's an opportunity for more vocabulary there. And so then they understand what to do and they ask the Magic 8 Ball a question. We have fun deciding whether or not the Magic 8 Ball is very intelligent or not so clever after all. We also have the Would You Rather cards. Would You Rather cards can be problematic. They can take a lot of time. If I'm using Would You Rather cards, these are for my rock stars, the ones who are blowing through the lessons very quickly. And this is an opportunity to extend way beyond anything I might think of at the moment, as well as give them reward. Oh, with the 8 Ball, of course, each time they do the question, they get a star. They're going to get a star each time they answer a question here. Obviously, we're just doing this 5 times. So you can get these off the internet. You can find different questions of all kinds. You can get them appropriate for the different age levels, different ability levels. You can even find very simple ones for lower levels. I happen to have the game. So I say orange, blue, green, or yellow, and they tell me what color. And then I get to ask them, would you rather be filthy rich? There's a great opportunity for discussion of language there. Or command tremendous respect, but not both. We often have to talk about what that means. And then they have to explain why they made their choice. Obviously, there's a lot of language going on. This takes time, but you learn so much about your kids and the way they think. I have several students, that's their favorite reward system. For the students that I don't know, I generally use the spinner. It's easy to explain. It moves quickly. They always like it. For students whom I know well, depending on their ability, I'll give them the choice between the spinner and the 8-ball. Do you want the spinner or the 8-ball today? Or I will give them the choice between one of those and the would you rather cards if they're at that level of ability.